theater in Los Angeles is alive and well with a new version of Zorba, which stars Anthony Quinn, who is Zorba. And our next guest is one of the show's stars, Debbie Shapiro. That's not Greek.
No, not quite.
Okay.
I'm Greek.
You're Greek. Now, all the other characters have names in the show. You're called the woman.
That's my character's name, though.
The woman.
I am the woman.
What does the woman do?
She's a woman, and
that works out.
I'm basically, so you haven't seen it, right?
Right.
Okay.
I admit, I haven't.
He admits that he has not seen it.
Not yet.
Not yet. What I basically am is kind of the conscience, the fate of everybody. I kind of lead everybody here and there. Zorba, I kind of take care of him, make sure he's in the right place at the right time, and seeing the right people.
So make you nervous when you're working with a guy like Anthony Quinn?
Nervous? You mean on stage or
well, just
in
maybe
life?
say when you first met him.
When I first met him?
Had to go up there and work with him for the first time.
No.
No?
No, I mean, I felt a little weird because he's really quite a legend. He's been around a long time. That's a lot of history there.
That's right.
But in terms of being nervous, I knew he had to go to the bathroom and things like that, so I figured he was human.
Even before he knew.
Right.
He went over and told him.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah,
okay.
We got it. The other thing everybody's concerned about, they're always saying, well, geez, he's done that role before, and now he's going to be doing it night after night again, Is he going to be able to hold up? Because, he's getting up there a bit. This
man is in the best shape of most men I know, period. He works out every day. He bashed my face in playing racquetball one day.
Bashed your face?
Well, not my face, just like hit me in the nose accidentally. But he's in great shape. I mean, he has the stamina of a bull.
At that press conference we were at, he said he rides his bike, 60 miles a day or some ridiculous thing like that.
I don't know about that.
He exaggerated maybe a little bit. What did you do before you did Zorba?
Well, believe it or not, I'm from Los Angeles. I grew up here. I was born and raised here. But I'm really a Broadway girl now. I just did Blues in the Night, which was nominated for Best Musical for the Tonys, which I think I'm going to be on.
Great.
Yeah. And that was with Leslie Uggams. And before that, I did Perfectly Frank out here and on Broadway. And before that, I was in the original cast of They're Playing Our Song.
On Broadway?
On the B-Way, yeah.
You packed up your bags and left Los Angeles, which is a, show business center, to go there.
Right.
Was that a tough decision?
No, because that's what I wanted to do. Yeah. I mean, if you
were a stage actress rather than...
Well, right now I am. Right now. I wanted to be a Broadway star, and where do you, it's like if I said I want to be a TV star, where am I going to go? I'm not going to move to Houston. Not that Houston doesn't have great TV, but you go where the industry is, and Broadway is in New York.
And you've made it there.
Yes.
And now you're here, and L.A., as we've talked about before on the show, has not always been a great town for theater.
No, it's boomed in the last few years. But still, theater in Los Angeles is still going to be oriented towards film and TV. People who do theater here are basically going to want a casting director to come down and cast them in a film. So, but there's more of it, which is great. But there's more and more talent here. Now,
Kim, you've done stage work, right?
Yes, I have.
In New York.
Two Broadway shows. I did Pacific Overtures on Broadway and Zoot Suit when it went to Broadway also.
But you made the decision to pack up and come here.
Right. I had enough experience, I guess, as a stage actress. I wanted another challenge, and the film and TV industry was provided me with another kind of challenge, and it's working out so far. Knock on wood. Oh God, there's only chrome here.
There's wood. This is real wood too.
Beautiful.
Now this show, they hope, will go on the road and eventually go back to Broadway, right?
Well, we haven't gone there yet. We've been on the road for 4 months, and we go 6 San Francisco next, Houston, New Orleans, and then hopefully to Broadway. Well, actually, yes, definitely to Broadway.
And then you're back there, another Broadway star once again.
Well, yeah, well, maybe this will run, though. I've been in a couple that haven't quite run very long.
People always talk about that. You get into a Broadway show that just doesn't cook that long. I mean, you get out there maybe a week, and that's it. Is it, Kim, obviously, you've...
well, Zoot Suit, you know, was such a success here in Los Angeles. But when we moved it to New York, it lasted about a month, and then we closed.
Is it hard to get back up again, get pumped up again after it closes? And there you were working so hard in rehearsal and could get out there and do it.
No, I think it's the nature of the business, and I think you have to be accustomed to that. I think in order to be in this business, you have to be a fighter, you know, and you've got to have that energy. So it's like, it almost makes it more exciting. You know, one thing closes, well, okay, now we go on to the next thing.
Were you a fan of Zorba, the play, before you got into it?
No. I didn't know it at all.
You didn't?
I didn't know it at all. And I'm glad I didn't, because this way I went into it fresh, and it was new. It was brand new to me. I still haven't seen the movie, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
So.
Would be fun, don't you think, to see the character that played it in the movie? And see
My character wasn't in the movie.
Oh.
They wrote, the character that I do was written specifically for the musical, to help with the narration.
Oh, so you had somebody just entirely new to build from then?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is, I think that's a benefit.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Because then they're not comparing you to somebody else. So at least with Anthony Quinn, they say, that's Zorba, you know.
Right,
no two ways about
too,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Thank you for coming by and seeing us.
Well, thanks. Come and see it.
I will. I really promise to come by and see it, and you come by and see us, and continued success with it.
Thank you.
Hope you get back on Broadway.
Thanks.
All right, Debbie, thank you. Kim's going to hang around for a while, and Judy Norton-Taylor will be here to talk about running. So stay there.